Welcome to the cottage, everyone. How is everyone feeling? Welcome to Cancer season. We just began our journey on Cancer season. We are on the journey, my friend, and we're gonna hop into a reading to see what energies are available for us, how we can best utilize those energies and help them work for us, if we can use those energies as a friend, as an ally, as a way to evolve, to push through, to move forward, to find truth, to find health, embrace our health, and above all, to enjoy this beautiful life that we have, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and hop into that. But before we begin this beautiful reading that I have for us, because I have a lot of energy and a lot of message, I feel like that really could brighten someone's day or help in some way. But man, how was that Gemini season? Collective, how was the Gemini season? Did it feel like we just lived 3 lives in one day, and we're now I'm catching up with myself from all of the changes that happened. They weren't bad, right? Not all of them. We can't see it as good or bad. That's a very dualistic way of thinking, but you get what I'm saying. It was a lot to deal with, so I feel like we're also kind of recovering from that, right? So we're recovering from like the actual physical changes and manifestations that took place in Gemini season. And here we are landing in the most profound, emotional centered season, really, of the whole year. Let's get going. The streamline to our emotions and inner world is highly accessible to us right now. The line has blurred between conscious and unconscious with some of the transits, especially with Pluto. It's right in our face. It's right in your face, bro. My friend, my beautiful friend, it's right in your face. What is it showing you? What is your inner world showing you right now? We can't unsee it, okay? So if there's things there that are heavy, if there's things there that haven't been nurtured, if there's energy there, there's beliefs there, there's thoughts, there's old wounds there, it's definitely time. It's definitely time to pick those up and hold them for a moment. Hear their story, okay? Hear their story. Hear what they're trying to tell you. And then we're going to take action from that point. Because emotion is the motion, right? It's an indicator. It's an indicator. So there are going to be flooding moments during this season, and like a floodgate open, a dam, right? If you picture a dam, and then when it lets go, it is a massive release. It's a massive cleansing. It's a massive letting go. It's almost like the tears are going to be tears, not necessarily of a melancholy nature or a sadness. There may be a bit of nostalgia there as we're heading into retrograde season. So there's going to be a little bit of looking back, and some of those emotions could be tied into the nostalgia, tied into thus what has come thus far for you, things that need to be let go of, things that have to be cleansed, things that you can't carry around anymore. The baggage is going to be showing up more now than ever. What can your back no longer carry? What emotional pattern is no longer serving you right now? These are the themes. These are the themes of energy. It's a sense of breaking free, honestly. I'm feeling that personally, but I'm feeling for the collective and the energy that's available for us right now, and where the stars are going to be and where they're at right now. We definitely have a power being offered to us, the power to make some power moves, honestly, to make strong moves, having the power to change, to really change. How are we going to get there? We're going to use our emotions. We're going to use our emotions, my friend. That all begins by taking a look at the feelings. Don't ignore what's coming up. Sit with it if it's uncomfortable. Offer yourself that comfort. Offer yourself that extra nurturing. Reach out to a friend, reach out to family that you feel safe with, right? It's all about building that safety. So as we're unearthing this weight. The dam is being released. There's a huge emotional cleanse happening. We're also looking at where you self-sabotage, where you're holding consciousness of poverty and lack. What does that mean? Poverty consciousness, it doesn't just mean about physical money. It's a mindset of lack. It's a mindset of not giving yourself the credit. So really, it's a season. This season is really giving us an opportunity to give yourself more love and to also preserve your previous untouched ideas and streamline of energy. Like before all the things happened in this life, right? Before all the things were thinging, before all the trauma, before all the trauma. Okay. What I'm getting at is get to that part of yourself that is pristine. That pristine pillar of light within you. That's going to help us move through these emotions. That's going to help us move through the release. That's going to help us make the next big step. Because I feel like right now in this Cancer season is really big. It's exposing, it's going to expose imbalances in yourself, imbalances in your life, and kind of choosing to close any sort of draining forces or sources in your life. It's time to choose your own evolution. And what does that mean when it comes to our emotions? I really feel like that means choosing to honor your emotions, choosing to honor your feelings. Not just that, not just about honoring your feeling about XYZ. I mean, really becoming one with your inner world. Being radically honest with yourself right now. Being radically honest with yourself about how you feel, about how you're taking care of yourself, about how you're taking care of others. Are you nurturing yourself? Are you giving yourself the opportunity to thrive? Or are you falling back on old patterns just because it's comfortable? Okay? Season of Cancer wants to be comfortable, wants to be at home. Not just at physical home, but wants to be at home within itself. But if your emotional home within yourself isn't comfortable, if your emotional home within yourself is a war zone, or memories of trauma, or memories of places that didn't nurture you, if your internal home isn't homey, you know what? You're a beautiful redecorator and builder, okay? You can just redecorate it. And if it is too far gone, you can just clear the whole thing. Just build a whole new emotional home, emotional container, emotional space, inner relationship. This process is releasing us from so much weight. We're not just talking about this lifetime's weight either. This is a pivotal moment in your soul's journey where you're literally choosing yourself this time. Not that you haven't before, but I mean, this is bigger. This is bigger than just, oh, I'm choosing myself. You should be choosing yourself every day. But I feel like with the transits that we have going on, it's a bigger place of choosing yourself than in small places. You're going to make some really big decisions. You're going to make some really big changes. Because the fact is that if your cup is empty, or if your cup is poisoned or spoiled or stagnant, then you have nothing to give. And then the universe reflects that back to you. So let's use this Cancer season to really tap into those emotions to make some positive momentum and change moving forward. Embrace who you really are. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. And then just let everything come through. Let it all go. Got some things to let go of. And in that is a beautiful pathway forward. Can't wait to see the changes. Stay sovereign, always be feral, and I will be on here soon, my friends. Love you so much.